You guys, I'm kind of bored right now, so why not do a YouTube Q&A kind of thing as part of the Talking Star Wars podcast. Now, before I get started, I'm kind of babysitting, so in case you hear my mom or whatever downstairs, or kids kind of close, so that's probably why I'm not going to turn my camera on. And I'll probably do an updated version of this maybe in 10 years, if anything changes. I haven't read through all these questions I found online. So it's if it's are you single? Who knows what will happen in 10 years, right? And I may do a pre-recorded Oscar kind of one. Maybe for the next podcast episode. Who I think's probably going to win Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Actress, and Best Supporting Actress. I feel like the Best Supporting Actress one's probably locked in. But who knows? It's probably... Oh, I forget the girl's name, but from one battle after another. The one that won the Golden Globe for it, maybe. Or Elle Fanning, but who knows? And then Stellan Skarsgård, and then... I don't know who won Best Actress. But who knows, right? So, let's get going. We'll be on the lookout for that. And maybe I'll shout out a few of my YouTube upcoming videos in some of these sections. So, what is my channel about? Talking Star Wars is pretty much a multi-fandom thing that I created probably 8 or 9 years ago. And I talk Scream, I talk Star Wars, I talk non-Star Wars, and other horror and non-horror and stuff kind of things. A couple of months ago, I think I fan casted or who could be our James Bond and everything. So yeah. Why did you decide to start YouTube? Probably for fun at first, but who knows, maybe I'll do something bigger. Hence the what are your goals with YouTube? Maybe to do something bigger. But first off, meeting new people. I usually collaborate with some people for watch parties, discussions / theories and everything. I did a 2-hour, for my part thing with one of my good friends, Destin from Destination Station, and he went another 2 hours with a few other people. But it was probably midnight my time by the time I was done, or else I probably would have done the full 4 hours. But what are my goals with YouTube though? Like I said, collaborations, probably just for fun. But I'll tell you this, maybe depending on my paycheck with YouTube, if I hit the 500 or whatever subscribers, maybe I'll get back to the community or something. Either, depending on how much, I guess. I don't know if YouTube just pays you for whatever videos, or if it's just a super chat thing. But I will probably, if I can get the money from YouTube, good. Because then that will probably go towards bigger videos. Okay. I don't know if there's a homeless shelter over here, but maybe I'll call them one day off camera, or off camera. Not even on here kind of thing. In case I need to put it on speaker. I'll be what does your home, or I'll be do you do anything for, or do you accept any donations, food or whatever? And then depending on the paycheck, maybe I'll do 20 or something burgers or something, right? Or maybe, I don't drive, but maybe I'll ask my mom or somebody if they can drive me, and then maybe see if we can go and ask, I don't know, a certain place that probably has low people, I guess, a fast food place or whatever, if they want anything for workers. A pizza's always easy, and then maybe a liter or whatever of pop, or 2 liters, or a liter of one pump and another liter of another, or something. The meaning of your YouTube name, I originally thought 8+ years ago that I was gonna do, I guess, a collaboration with another YouTuber or a YouTube channel. that wasn't called Talking Star Wars, but like they loved talking Star Wars, and like they were gonna originally do debates with me or something, but I guess that they had other plans, and then I just kept this channel, and that was probably 8 or something years ago, but still. And they're like still doing other stuff on their channel. But yeah, I used to love talking Star Wars, but like I said, for the What Is Your Channel About, I do other stuff now. Who was the first YouTuber you remember watching? Probably, so like I have a niece who's 7 at the time that Scream 7 comes out. And I have a nephew named Jacob. The niece's name is Isabel, by the way. My nephew's name is Jacob, who's 11, gonna be 12 in August. And I probably like watched Blippi maybe with them. Because like I don't remember the official one I first watched, but probably like Blippi or something for them with like Elmo Zereld. Like Usher, I think, did an ABC song with Elmo and some of the characters off of Sesame Street, so like them probably, or like the Wiggles or something with them. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I don't know, I guess it depends, like which one of my favorite YouTubers, like I don't really have one, but I guess it depends which one of them uploads content, because then I usually watch it or watch through it and then comment if I can. Okay. What is your age? What is your name and age? I'm Shannon. Obviously. I'm sure you guys probably know or something. And I'm 32, going to be 33 soon, like in May. When is your birthday? My birthday is May 26th, 1993. But yeah. How tall am I? Last time I checked, which was probably like a year or something ago when I was sick, and I had to go to the doctors, probably 5'3", but who knows, like if I grew a little bit more, like 5'4". I think my mom and my grandma are 5'3", so probably that. Who is your role model? Speaking of that, my parents. Like I don't think I ever followed like anything that Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, or like any of those people did. Like if they did any trends or whatever. Do you have any pets? For those of you guys that don't know, I have a cat named Trixie, whose nickname is Cujo, because sometimes like she can be nice and then vicious sometimes, or vicious looking like she's gonna attack your face. I have speaking of the term face, I have a AI version from an AI app called Gemini AI version of her as Ghostface on my YouTube channel. In my community posts as Ghostface. And I probably have her in like some videos as well. But yeah. What is your biggest turnoff in a person? Probably untrustworthiness. Like, I have some friends that aren't like on YouTube. I mean, they probably are, but like, I hang out with them daily on like Discord or whatever kind of friends. And it's like this, who knows, like if I tell them a secret, if they're gonna say the secret back at somebody else. Right. Favorite game of all time? I usually play Roblox with my nephew Jacob. Sometimes like ASMR kind of games with my niece Isabel. Because like she loves like doing her nails and kind of stuff like that, and jewelry and makeup. And probably for me, sometimes it's like Facebook games in general, or YouTube even has a gaming kind of section. I also have a few games like on my laptop, I think. The app that I'm currently recording this, the device that I'm currently recording this on, because I have a screen recorder. Like, I think I have Jackbox games. I could be wrong. Maybe I'll do a gaming stream one day and see if any of the people I usually hang out with, like Dustin and them, want to do it, and I can like talk with them backstage of how to play Jackbox. Or Kahoot or something, like some kind of a trivia one. And I like Song Pop as well, speaking of that. Sometimes. What's your... Hold up. What is your zodiac sign? I'm a Gemini. I have like a little Gemini style ring on me currently. Favorite Netflix show? I grew up with Cobra Kai. Like I loved the Karate Kid movies when I was probably younger. And then I obviously loved Cobra Kai. Like I'm doing with Friends, by the way. I'll probably do Cobra Kai reactions, but on my Cobra Kai channel, Wax on Wax Off News. Like this isn't Talking Star Wars. This is my only channel. I have Wax on Wax Off News, which is Cobra Kai Karate Kid kind of centered, but I'll probably do Cobra Kai episodes soon. And I have this one called Mystery of Killings, which is like true crime kind of thing. That's hardly active, but still. And then there's obviously Shannon Gatesy, which is for random stuff. I feel like that's probably where I started Talking Star Wars originally, but and then I made this channel. Or I have to rewatch the Shannon Gatesy channel to see when I originally created that. But back to my favorite Netflix show. I also do love Squid Game. My nephew Jacob, he got me addicted to that, and starting to re-love Stranger Things. I think I saw like up to season 3. And then yeah. And then I just had to like rewatch it because I forget which season I feel like I ended up on, and it was probably a few years back and stuff, but yeah. What did you want to be when you grew up? Probably a doctor, but I'm scared of like needles and stuff. And I'm also like often stressed and stuff, so like who knows of like how mental I would be when I came home from a hospital or whatever. Like I cry at my own injuries depending on them. But yeah. And I used to like watch this TV show called MASH, which was a funny kind of TV show and also kind of sad sometimes, but that's probably the show that inspired me to be a doctor, but no, not anymore for doctor things. What do you do to keep fit? I have an elliptical. I'm currently babysitting the niece and nephew that I mentioned. So and I'm also like not near the elliptical right now, or else I probably would have turned my camera on. I may for the Celebrity Crush thing though, because I got a picture of him on my phone somewhere. Even though I have like the first original Celebrity Crush's picture on my phone. But like I have an elliptical. I usually like after I eat breakfast or lunch, I usually like do like 10 minutes on that, 10 minutes after dinner. I have like 10-pound I think weights I usually do as well, like sometimes after the elliptical or after a few minutes of coming down or recovering, like my feet and stuff usually hurt from doing the elliptical for 10 minutes, and then yeah. And I also like go for walks, like 10-minute walks. I go to Tim Hortons almost every day, but I also do not like today I went, for example, even though I did today. And today's Friday. So like Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Monday I'll probably go to Tim Hortons, or Tuesday. And then I'll probably go like Friday again, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday if you think about that. But yeah. And I also like tried to like eat healthy as well. Like I used to like love peanut butter and jam sandwiches or peanut butter and jam pita wrap things. But I tried to like count in between them and like eat oranges one day, or maybe eat oranges like 2 days and then eat the peanut butter wrap thing, sort of similar to like counting days, and then yeah. And then the Tim Hortons one, and then yeah. Who was your first crush? His name was Dean, and he was just so disturbing and disgusting, or else I probably would have said I'm married or introduced him to you guys, like been like, hey guys, this is Dean, and put my camera on, but obviously I'm single. What was your first job? I haven't officially done like any jobs yet, like paid for jobs, because I'm slightly disabled. I have a learning disability, for those of you guys that really want to know. And I have like slow motor skills, but I used to volunteer a lot. Like, I used to help out, I'm pretty sure I'm at elementary school with some of the other disabled kids, like bringing them to the classrooms, probably helping teachers, like stapling or hole punching papers for them while I was doing my own work. And then pretty much I also did that in high school, I believe. And I was like customer service kind of thing at a Walmart and a Shoppers Drug Mart once. And like a fast food place, but they pretty much yelled at me one day because like I didn't feel good or something, and I was so sick till I told him that I actually went home. I was like probably 5 minutes away from that place where I originally was. And then, uh, yeah. And then the supervisor yelled at me. And it's like, I was sick. I probably could have gotten somebody else sick too. But yeah. So now I do YouTube. Maybe I'll volunteer one day. Again or something. Where did you grow up? In Ontario? I do not really want to say like where I live, in case there's like some creep out there, I guess. Right. Okay. Who is my celebrity crush? I have a bunch. I almost randomly hit end my thing accidentally. But it's my first was probably Kevin Costner, him. I have a calendar on the other side of my room, like on the other side of my laptop, and like it has a bunch of my celebrity crushes' birthdays. So like Kevin Costner, Lewis Pullman, and some other guy, like Ray Gene Hackman, are currently like the January month, and I go by celebrity crushes' birthdays for my calendars. Why not? Speaking of that, though, be prepared, guys, because February 14th, I'm probably going to pre-record a video sooner than that and then upload that on February 14th. Probably like noon, probably like midnight my time. So like in 12 hours and 16 minutes. But on Valentine's Day, and it's going to be a celebrity crush one, which I usually do every year. Like I have a PowerPoint of my celebrity crushes, and I say what I like, what I don't like about like some of their movies, I guess. Right. And I also have a secondary Patreon, so why not kind of promote that there? I'm gonna probably do like Together, Companion, and Hard Eyes as part of a Valentine's horror collection over on Patreon though, just cause I don't think I've ever seen those three movies, like Hard Eyes, Together, or Companion, and I don't know like what or when not YouTube will accept for reactions. Hence, I mean, I could kind of do what I do with like Friends, but it's also like I kind of want to watch it on my own too. And I've never done like a reaction to Together in them, but maybe I could do that, I guess, one day. I also may do a non-horror movie, a Matthew Perry one on my channel as well, called Fool's Russian. He's probably one of my current crushes. Like, this is him right here. Like, a picture of Matthew Perry. There's one in the corner. Like, around here somewhere, but probably underneath all this. And there's like a bunch of other Matthew Perry pictures on my thing. My phone has like a bunch. But one of my first crushes, celebrity crush wise, was also probably Gregory Peck. I used to like love The Omen when I was a kid. I have never kept a New Year's resolution. Maybe I kind of will soon. Like it was probably like getting healthy, and I'm gonna check my weight or a scale tomorrow morning. Maybe was the dumbest way you've been injured. Let's see. I slipped on like ice one day when I was walking with boots on like around November or something a few years back, and people saw me falling and nobody gave a damn. I got hit by a car like 2 years ago. I was walking across the street with my light on, like with my turn to walk, and some idiot hit me. I thought I was going to be okay, like I kind of was. Like I like twisted my ankle for a few days, like that kind of injury. But I protected myself, like put my hands in front of my face just to be on the safe side. And people saw me falling. Nobody took the guy's license plate. Unfortunately, it was like 2 years ago, so like they probably did not have footage or anything. But yeah. And there's been like other kind of instances where I like tripped and stuff, and people were driving and nobody stopped or pulled over and asked if I was okay. Like, wow. How far have you gone to get something you desired? Usually, probably, I would cry when I was a baby or like a little kid, like if I wanted candy or a certain toy or whatever. How many countries have you been to? Is Florida a country? If so, then probably just Florida, because I went there like 2013 maybe? Do you sleep with the lights on or off? Off. I usually like sleep with my back like on my side, but like my back towards my walk-in closet instead of like looking out my window in case, because I sometimes feel like a vampire. Like I can't see if like the light's on or like light through my window or something. What is your nickname? My friend Jordan calls me Smarty, but I usually get called Smitty because my last name is Smith. I also got called Sharon Buns. What is the best gift you received? Probably flowers from an ex-boyfriend a few years ago named Calvin for like Valentine's Day, but yeah. And probably gift cards for like the best thing you've ever given, because like you can use them wherever pretty much, depending on what gift card. Have any books you read changed your life? There's this one called Chaos Walking. It's like futuristic, and there's like a bunch of boys, and they can like read people's minds. And there's like one girl in the movie, and in the book there was a movie version of it. Like Tom Holland's in it. One of the Nick Jonas is in it. I almost said one of the Jonas Brothers, and I remembered Nick. Mads Mikkelsen's in it, one of my celebrity crushes. Daisy Ridley from Star Wars, and a bunch of other people, I'm sure. What talents do you have? I got no talents at all. Do you speak any other languages? If so, how well? I'm part Italian, even though you guys can probably not tell. But I only know like hello and goodbye in Italian. Like if I watch a movie or a TV show, then I would usually need to like watch subtitles just in case. What is your favorite season? Probably fall. Like I don't like summer, like super hot weather, and I do not mind the cold a little bit. So probably then, like before it gets too cold and stuff. Do you have a morning routine? If so, what is it? Usually my morning routine starts out like any other routine. Like I go into the bathroom, which is probably like a second away from my bedroom. And then with my clothes and my deodorant and stuff, and then I do everything there, and then yeah. And then decide what I want to do, like eat breakfast. Go to Tim Hortons. What book has influenced you greatly and how? Probably that Chaos Walking book that I mentioned at number 30. For the have any books you read changed your life? Probably because like it's futuristic. Do you have any bad habits? I used to bite my nails a lot. I currently go to Tim Hortons almost daily, but I've been starting to slow that down so I can be healthy. And I don't know if it's really considered a bad habit or what, but I use a sock, like a large one usually, as like a fidget spinner thing. Like I spin it around a lot. And I don't know if it's like if I'm stressed, but I also do it no matter what. Like I don't know if I just like it because like it's like fun to me or what. Or maybe because I used to do that when I was a kid, I think. But yeah. If you could live anywhere, where would that be? Probably Los Angeles, California. I've always wanted to be like in the movie business or some kind of thing. I've actually, I wrote a fan film or whatever when I was like in elementary school. And I'll probably touch on that like in a second as well for the childhood best friend thing. But yeah, and I'm still kind of debating if I want to do it, but like I said, I'm disabled, so like the government would take away my money. Maybe I'll do a community post one day and be like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be making an animation film or whatever one day. Anybody want to participate? I just need your guys' voices. I can probably put like a video of some kind of an audio thing together, and then like put like your names in the description or something." Yeah. Who is your best friend? Childhood best friend? His name was Adam. There's a few things. Okay. I was like 10 and he was probably 5, but like we used to hang, maybe a little bit older than 5 actually. But like we used to hang out in elementary school, like during recess. Maybe we had a class. Like this was like probably 20 something years ago. I don't think I've ever thought about him until this, really. He died, I think, around the time somehow that I was graduating, or maybe even like a year prior to me graduating elementary school. I have zero to no clue still to this day of like how he died. I've always wanted to know, but also I forget like how you spell his last name, but I'm pretty sure I had to do like a service for him. Like not a funeral, but also like drew a picture of him or something for elementary school and then kind of presented that like at his funeral, or not really his funeral, just like a memorial service for him maybe. His brother actually named Robert, I think. He used to like help out like me like you know like how I mentioned earlier or like the first job like me volunteering at elementary school. His brother Robert, I think, used to like help me kind of like he was probably in high school or something and he used to help me with some of my homework. Not really my homework, but like me through some of the classes like an educational assistant and EA for short. But yeah. And I feel like one time in elementary school, I don't know who it was exactly, but there was like two older people at the time, like probably 20s, 30-year-old woman, I want to be like, or maybe a man and a woman, that told us to write something about stars. And that's probably where I got the idea from for the short film or whatever I'm thinking about. The one I mentioned before, the best friend one. And I feel like he mentioned Star Wars probably back then. And that's probably what got my addiction to Star Wars as well. Have you ever cried at a film? If so, which one? Probably either anything based off of real events or The Lion King. Like, especially when Mufasa dies. Right? Yeah. And, like, I usually turn away and cry or something whenever that scene happens. Or anything based off real events, like Schindler's List or something. What is one thing you will do it? What is one thing you will never do again? I don't even know. Yeah. Who would you like to one day? What in the fudge does that mean? Who would I like to meet? Because, like, probably if I were to go back in time, maybe an ancestor that I've never got to meet. Like, my brother, Danny, who's, like, I think 3 or 4 years older than me, he got to meet my grandpa on my mom's side. Like, he was probably a month old right before my mom's dad died, and I never got to meet him, but I met my other 3 grandparents, but it's like, yeah. Like, he probably knew that my mom was pregnant, but he obviously did not meet me, but I've seen pictures of him. Which time period would you, like, visit in history? I'm really obsessed with, like, Wyatt Earp for some weird reason, one of the greatest iconic Western heroes of all time. So probably they're like the 1800s, but I also do not know because politics were probably poopy then. Lots of wars going around, including Western kind of ones, like the gunfight at the OK Corral, which is the Wyatt Earp story, pretty much. What is your favorite food? Pretty much since I'm Italian, pretty much anything though, but like pasta or pizza, but pretty much anything, like chicken wings or whatever. But yeah. What is your favorite TV show? I got many. Like I said before, like Cobra Kai, Stranger Things, Squid Games. I also like love watching Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune usually. Dancing with the Stars in September. Usually some true crime kind of things. Like I think it's this channel called Oxygen, which is like true crime stuff. Or I usually watch like Steve Wilkos or the Maury Povich show or stuff like that too. But yeah. And there's probably others. But like my brain's kind of asleep. I had to babysit earlier. My niece did not kind of know how to sleep. Still, because like I woke up this morning with her head underneath my armpit, and it was like kind of creepy and scary. Because like I remember going to sleep and then surprise, head popping out of my armpit. Luckily, she's like downstairs though, and they're probably gonna go home soon. 3 items that you always have with you. My jacket, which I usually have on no matter what, I guess. Like, either have a spring one or a nice light green winter one. And then there's my purse and my phone. Obviously, my phone, though, in case anything dumb happens, or like in case I see anything happen to somebody else, I guess. Like somebody faints on the street or sidewalk, then it's like boom. But yeah. What is your favorite drink? I'll give you guys a hint. Hold up. Tim Hortons, like iced cappuccinos. And stuff like that, usually. And coffee, sodas, like I usually like a Pepsi, but I'm also starting to drink healthy kind of ones like Sprite and stuff. Or Fantas usually, Orange Crush. Like probably like those for them besides Pepsi. Tea if I'm sick. Yeah. And milk and water, obviously, to stay healthy. Favorite type of junk food? I guess it depends. Like when I'm in the mood for it, like if I'm like at a movie theater, then it would probably be something. Depending on what time I go to the movies at, cause like I don't think I've ever gotten like like nachos or poutine. Well, like I did, but I probably prior to the movie. I don't know what time I'm gonna go see it at, but I'm gonna go watch Scream 7 when that comes out, like probably 2 days after it comes out. Maybe an early showing though, or the day after I originally planned to go see it, because my niece, she's gonna be 7 on the Friday that comes out, because I think that comes out the 26th, like the day after her birthday. But I'm probably gonna go see it either the 27th or like the 28th, just so that I can get kind of a review out. But I'm gonna put like a non-spoiler thing, and I will turn the comments off on that, just in case, like to be on the safe side, in case somebody wants to spoil it. But like, I'll be like, my favorite kill was in this. I'll probably somehow do another prediction earlier one, like I think Anna Camp is Ghostface or this or that. But yeah. But my favorite junk food, though, I guess it depends where I am, too. Like, popcorn, chips, Skittles, chocolate, or pizza, or nachos, even poutine. What is your weirdest habit? Probably the spinning the sock, like I said earlier. If that counts as like a weird one. When did I first meet my best friend? I guess it depends which friend we are talking about. Like, if it was that Adam one, the kid that I was talking about earlier, probably in elementary school. Like, I don't know the time, though. I may just, like, skip this because I got multiple best friends. Including, like, some on Discord, like my good friend Trey. Like, we probably only met, like, 2014 or something on Discord, I think, or Facebook. And that he's pretty funny. And awesome. Like, if we're talking about Trey for this one, don't ask. I may just skip, like, the best friend one. So I got 2 older siblings. So they're both older. My sister is 41 at the moment. My brother is 36 at the moment. I think 35 or 36. I don't know what adjectives to describe them as. Probably my sister, because she's the oldest, for the better cook. She's the one that has the 2 crazy kids. One of them is Isabel's actually like, screaming downstairs. Did you get along when you were younger? Yes, I used to be like, where's Dana? My brother Danny, but I probably called him Dana. And my sister Carly, I used to call her Car, I'm pretty sure. Because like, I had a little speech disability when I was a little kid. Like, I'm pretty sure I used to call Cracker Cougar or something. Who is more athletic? Probably my sister or my brother. Because, like, my sister is chasing the two crazy kids, especially my niece Isabel. Which of our parents do I look like more? I swear to God, me and my brother look like my dad more. Like, so my dad died in 2010 of a heart attack, for those of you guys that don't know. And hold up. And he looks like my brother looks like my dad. If you, yeah, like my family agrees that like he looks like my dad. My brother looks like my dad. Maybe me too a little bit. I used to volunteer at Walmart, like I said earlier, and somebody was like, "Are you Gary's daughter?" And it turned out that that person was like next door neighbor to my dad when they were little. And Gary's my dad, obviously. I'll probably skip a few of these just because, like, my sister is, like, not here currently. She does not live with me and stuff. But her room is probably messier, like, with the fact about the kids. I don't know what she doesn't like about me for the one noise thing, but Jacob, my nephew, obviously, but just to like be safe in case there's like a YouTube viewer that watches me named Jacob. He sometimes is mean to me, like he threatens me, he kicks me, punches me, yells at me, and swears at me sometimes. And he's 11. Remember that, guys. And my sister, she like never like takes away his PlayStation if he gets in trouble, anything like that. Not grounds him probably either. I mean, they probably scream at him sometimes, but yeah. I probably take longer to get ready in the morning though. Because, like, I wake up at the weirdest times ever, like 10 a.m., 11, sometimes noon or whatever. I probably sleep longer as well. Unfortunately, I do not like I may skip a bunch of these. Like, I currently live with my mom and stepdad. But yeah, and I'm currently single, like I said. But yeah. Do you talk to your pets? Yes. I'm like, who's a good girl at my cat, Trixie? AKA Cujo. And sometimes I'm like, don't poop on the floor or something or else. I'm gonna spank your bum. I jokingly say that I'm gonna spank your bum part. Probably I peed like, no. Would you marry a celebrity? Maybe. I have like a bunch of celebrity crushes. I actually tried to like, I messaged, well, one of my friends, Trey, took my Instagram and messaged one of my celebrity crushes because I was too chicken. But it wasn't a marry thing. And like, I used to be addicted to him. And surprisingly, I still follow him on Instagram. Even though he ghosted me as soon as I asked him any tips for writing a short film. Yeah. Are you lazy? Yes, I'm sometimes lazy. How long can you stay without bathing? I usually, like, pretty much like with the health thing, like, I usually count like 3 days. Like, I had a shower, what, Wednesday? So, like, tomorrow I'll have one, because I'm, like I said, I'm currently babysitting. I should be going home soon, so maybe I'll have one after. Have you ever laughed at the wrong moment? I probably have. Like, if I was, like, watching a movie or something, though. What is a disgusting habit you have? Sometimes I, like, forget to, like, brush my hair or, like, my teeth or wash my glasses, but yeah. Okay. What's your pet's name? Trixie, also known as Cujo. How old is your pet? She's gonna be, I think, 12 or 13 in March. Do you... Yes, I talk to my pet. I don't know what breed she is. I want to be like she's a Maine Coon, because she looks like one, but yeah. Trixie is just lazy sometimes for number 116, the personality. Like, she snores instantly. Like, I've had her since she was probably like 8 months old, maybe. I love my little girl. She like loves cuddling with me and everything. And like she like loves her purple brush, so like I usually put it like near her face and then she rubs it and then I brush her with it. So like that's probably number 119 as well. Now I'm gonna do like this. Most likely to be famous? I don't. Oh wait, these are like tag questions. But I would probably be the most likely to be famous just with the fact that, like, the fact that I want to be famous someday. But who knows? Maybe, like, if I get funding, like, if I, like, become famous, like, the 500 or whatever YouTuber thing, subscriber thing, then maybe I'll put some money, if I get any, into the future project I may do. I never want to be president. I don't know how I would take it. There would be multiple stress things, like political things. I also do not like Donald Trump. No offense, but thank you. Jesus, that I'm not in America. I would probably be late to my own wedding. Like, I would probably have a panic attack first off, like, everybody looking at me. Then again, I'm usually terrified to, like, meet, like, new people. Like, I was probably nervous or whatever when I want to be, like, maybe it was around my birthday, maybe even prior to that, when, like, last year, like, this past year thing, when I want to be like me, I shine 6 times. I'm trying to think if Dom was on stream, but Dom, Llama Ding Dong, Dominic St. Clair, and Dustin from Destination Station, we did Phantasm, I think. And, like, I'm pretty sure either I watched them prior in a video, or videos in general, or something, or else I probably would have been like, here comes Bride, but, like, in my brain I hum it whenever I meet, like, new people. Just, like, with the fact that at a typical wedding, everyone would be looking at you. Most likely to flirt in public, yes, and I probably blame it on somebody else or act like it doesn't happen. I never want to have children, just with the fact that my crazy niece and my crazy nephew are crazy. I don't think I would get away with murder. My family, like, knows that, like, I have a lying or innocent face, so it's like, yeah. I could see myself having a reality TV show. I don't know what it would be called, though. I need a new phone soon, I feel like, because my phone's crazy sometimes. I probably laugh at my own farts, but then again, my niece technically does as well. I don't want a snake as a pet. I would probably die first, to be honest, as well. Like, I'm a slow at running and everything, so yeah. And I would probably suck at the establishing a scientific law. Car or truck? And then I'm probably gonna get going, like, after this, you guys. Because we have, like, a Scream 7 clip thing, so I will probably do it there. Like, a little quick reaction to it. But yeah, car or truck? Probably a car, like, depending, like, what type of truck. Because, like, if I had kids or my niece and my nephew, it's like, how many of us would fit in a truck? So probably a car. Soda or juice? Probably juice is probably the healthiest one. Fame or riches? Probably fame. Country or city? I don't know. City. Like, lots of great stores that you could probably go and buy stuff on. Hot or cold showers? I guess hot, but I would probably also like a medium one. Like, not too hot, not too cold. Pancakes or waffles? I love waffles. Pancakes, they're just like fluffy. Then again, waffles as well. Looks or personality? Probably personality. Cats or dogs? I love cats, but for some weird reason, I've always wanted like a pug or a small dog ever since I was like a little kid. Texting and phone calls? I guess it depends on the situation. Right. Yeah, I guess it depends on the situation. Like, if you're going through a breakup in person, but otherwise, I don't really know. Coke or Pepsi? I don't really have a preference, but probably Pepsi. Straight hair or curly hair? My hair is... I was, like, born with curly hair, so probably curly. Real or fake? Christmas tree? Probably fake. too much like cleaning up from a real one, like the pine and stuff. Shaving or waxing? I probably would do shaving, even though I do shaving. But like waxing, I usually like jump or something. Like I've had my eyebrows waxed before now. Video games or sports? Probably sports, like they're more physical activity, like if you want to get fit. Skirts or pants? Probably pants, depending on the weather though, but pants usually go good with anything, especially like jeans usually go good with anything. Tea or coffee? I guess it depends on like the weather, if I feel sick or not, like I said for the favorite drink part. Alright. I'm gonna get going though, you guys. My niece and my nephew should be going home soon, so I'll probably like go say goodbye to them and then hop back on this for the Scream thing. But yeah, Shannon out. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon for the Scream 7 thing. And then maybe some more friends later after this. But yeah.